Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making a low-carb ranch bacon celery snack, so stick around and see how. Your ingredients today are going to be about half of what you see me using. So you're going to want to use 8 celery sticks, 1 package of cream cheese. Try to bring it to room temperature. Some fresh dill to top it. If you like, you can use a small jalapeno chopped small. About a cup of green onions. You're going to want half a packet of ranch powder seasoning. About half a package of bacon cooked nice and crispy, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. And you're going to need about a cup of whatever type of cheese you like. I'm using pepper jack today. So stick around and we'll make this low carb snack. To get your bacon extra crispy, you're going to want to really start it in a cold pan. Starting your bacon in a cold pan helps bring out more of the grease from the bacon itself and helps it to get a little crispy. So just going to want to check on it every now and then. Don't stir too much. And when you see it get to this point and it quiets down a little bit, starts to get kind of foamy, you're almost there. Once you're at this point and it starts to smoke and it's not steaming anymore, you're going to want to remove the bacon from the pan to a paper towel so that it can dry really well. And don't throw away your bacon grease. In our house, it is a cardinal sin. We always save our bacon grease in our silly little can here for other recipes. Now that you've got your bacon all nice and crispy and it's draining, we can go ahead and move on to putting this together. As I said, I doubled this recipe because I use some of this filling for low-carb pinwheels. So you're going to just want to use 1 package of this cream cheese. And I jumped the gun a little bit and did not let it get softened quite enough. So you're going to see me fighting with this cream cheese this whole video. But just let it sit out a little longer than I did so that it's a little easier to work with. I'll post the halved recipe in the box below, but feel free to double it. Like I said, I'm using this filling to also make pinwheels with low-carb tortillas, and you know, nothing goes to waste. The kids loved it. And this might actually be one of the easiest recipes I ever post on this channel, because outside of cooking your bacon, you're really just chopping and stirring. And you know, you can modify this just like with any other recipe to suit your tastes. If you don't like jalapeno, don't add jalapeno. But we really like spicy, so you see me adding a jalapeno here. If you don't like green onion, don't add green onion. You could put purple onion in here, that would be good, or just no onion at all even. But we're going to add green onion, both the green parts and the white parts. You can even choose what type of cheese you want to add in here. I had pepper jack on hand, so I went ahead and shredded that up, and that's what we're going to use. I thought it would go really well with the jalapenos. Another thing you can do is, if you want it even spicier, you could just add some sriracha. That would be really good in this. Nice and creamy and spicy. So you have your ranch powder here that we're going to add next, which kind of helps cool it off. So even if you make it spicy, it's probably not going to be overwhelmingly spicy. Now we're going to go ahead and add that crispy bacon we made earlier. I went ahead and kept it on a paper towel so that it would absorb any extra oil and kind of help it from becoming soggy. You definitely don't want soggy bacon in this recipe. You want to have that crunchy texture when you bite into that cream cheese. It's just a really nice layer. It was right about here that I realized I chose a very flimsy spoon for trying to mix cream cheese that wasn't quite soft enough. I could have just tossed it in the microwave for a couple of seconds, but instead I chose to break out the big guns and get the wooden spoon. So here you see it all mixed, nice and creamy, no clumps, nice and smooth. And I'm using a butter knife here to fill these celery stalks. I just thought it would be a lot easier to have something slightly offset. But we're just going to pack this in here. And you can put as much of this filling in or as little as you like. So it's a pretty guilt-free snack other than the bacon, so, you know, feel free, go ham. I do have a small confession that I am not actually using cream cheese. I'm using Neufchâtel. I just thought it would be a slightly healthier option for a snack that I was already trying to cut carbs on. So, but use what you like. If you prefer cream cheese, go ahead and use cream cheese. The halved version of this recipe will make about 8 large celery stalks cut in half. So you're just going to want to fill them if you're making the half recipe until you run out of filling, or if you're doubling it like I did, do about 8 celery sticks worth, and then you can cover the rest with saran wrap until you're ready to, make some low-carb pinwheels. It keeps really well in the refrigerator. And once you get your celery sticks all filled, you just top it with a little bit of fresh dill. It adds a nice little punch to it, and it goes really well with the ranch because the main flavor of ranch is actually dill. And there you have it. I mean, super easy, less than 15 minutes maybe, depending on how long your bacon takes, and you have a nice guilt-free snack. Thanks for watching. See you next time, guys.